This is an underestimated superpower. Ready for it? Hear me out? It is play. So, Billie Eilish, if you don't know her, she is super famous in music. When she was 16, a song came out, Ocean Eyes, that went very viral. I saw a interview talking about how they were raised, and her parents would tell them when it's bedtime, they got two options. One, you go to bed. Two, you can stay up as late as you want, as long as you're playing music. Playing, making, creating music. That's all you gotta do. So, as kids, what do you think they would do? Kids always take the route of playing. Billie and her brother are staying up as late as they want, having a blast. That was their play. I was with my cousin who has a 4-year-old, and that kid can play all day. He doesn't need to clock in, he doesn't need to clock out, he doesn't need a timesheet. You don't need to ask him to play, he's already playing. And he is all in. He's wearing Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, all at the same time. He is fully ingrained into playing. What I believe is that as adults, we prioritize paying the bills, adulting too much, that we put our play as a back burner. Thing is, the superpower of play is that we have a never-ending amount of energy. We're excited, we're creative, we're present, we're in the moment, we're making magic. And what I believe is that when we prioritize play as the primary, the secondary or the byproduct can be money and fame. This is why I think Billie Eilish was so famous and so successful. She kept play as the primary, even as an adult, and you're seeing the byproduct of the success, of the fame, of the money. So I view money like sawdust. If you think of a carpenter, makes nice cabinets, who makes tables and chairs out of wood, the byproduct that happens is sawdust. You can sell sawdust. Sawdust can be useful. It can be used for bedding, for farming. It can be used to help clean things up. But if we only focus on sawdust, we'll never have beautiful furniture, beautiful cabinets. When you switch the focus, when you make money and being seen by others or getting attention or fame as the primary, it's very rare that play ever happens. For me, when I started Grypmat, I started in my basement. At the time, I was an F-16 mechanic in the Air Force. I was going to school to be an engineer. And ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an inventor. And I realized working on the jet, there's a lot of issues with maintenance. There's some safety issues. It's hard to keep your tools in order. And my play was inventing. My play was creating 3D images and then bringing these ideas into reality and then seeing how it could help other people. This was my play. Most of my inventions that I made, people have never seen or heard of. I was just excited about making Grypmat as the other couple dozen inventions. That was me in my play, but my priorities got switched, where I wanted to focus on the money. I wanted to focus on getting more exposure. I was on Shark Tank, and I really wanted to get a Shark Tank update. In order to get that, you need to push for sales, you need to scale, you need to grow exponentially, because they're only going to show the best ones. Because I pushed for that, my priorities got switched, and that's when my play was gone. And now, talking about this kind of work, this kind of mindfulness and topic, this is my new play. This gets me excited. The thing is, when you're in play, this is where the magic happens. It doesn't flow from you, it flows through you. So I want to know what your play is. Comment below what your play is. And if you don't know what your play is, comment, what's my play? And I'll send you more content about this.